Never ever lose yourself trying to keep a man. Because at the end, you will lose both of you. Let me explain that. And I hope you also make this a mantra. Because if you're like me before, not now anymore, but like me before in relationships, I would always lose myself, ignore my needs, ignore my desires, ignore what I want in order to please and keep a guy. And guess how I felt afterwards? Yeah, you can imagine. I felt worthless, still unloved, still, and I kind of lost the connection to myself and to the man. And there are multiple scenarios where you could kind of like lose yourself. You either please a man, you ignore your own feelings, or you ignore your own feelings and don't set a boundary. So you either do something or you don't set a boundary in terms of, let's say he is not providing, he is not committing. There must be a boundary set. And sometimes women say, well, I don't want to set this boundary because what if I lose him? What if I lose the closest man I have? What if I can't live without him? And I understand it. It's sometimes so hard. I get it. I really do, especially for women that haven't done her inner work. It can be so hard to set a boundary because if you're like me, having huge abandonment issues and trigger, that was just so scary to set boundaries and watching people leave. Because sometimes when you set a boundary, a man would leave. Sometimes he will respect that, right? But sometimes he would leave. Yeah. So if you're having issues setting boundaries, you probably need one-on-one mentorship, one-on-one coaching. Yeah, I can help you I can help you walk through that so that you can set boundaries and you're not triggered in this scenario of feeling afraid to lose someone, because the fear comes from an inner child. Like, I don't know if you heard about this, but it comes from a wounded past self, inner child, and that has to be kind of healed, kind of soothed, so that all of those amazing tools feel easy. Okay? But when we don't have this sense of self, this deep connection to ourself, this healed inner connection to our inner child, to ourself, we sometimes compensate with the connection to someone else. And then we feel like if we lose them, the world is ending. And I get it. Like, I felt the same. And every time I had to set a boundary, I still did it because I had an amazing coach and mentor who guided me through that. It was just so painful and triggering until I really, really addressed those deep inner things, inner issues, to just be free, emotional free, independent, just be who I want to be, say what I want to say. And the way I'm even showing up here on camera and just saying what I want to say, it took me a lot in a way to be able to be myself and believe that someone could love me for being myself without pleasing, without faking it, without having zero boundaries and allowing others to walk over me like a doormat. So basically what I'm trying to say is that whenever you lose yourself for whatever reasons, and if there are deeper reasons, deeper things that you have to address, the fastest way is one-on-one coaching. So reach out. My email is in the description box, or you can just DM me on Facebook or Instagram. So that has to be addressed, because sometimes this is such a big block, even if you know you shouldn't ignore your own needs, it's just too much. Okay, then you really need help from outside, and there's no shame about that. I still have coaches and mentors just because I want to grow faster. Like, my energy and my time is more valuable than the money. Anyways, however, sometimes when a woman still doesn't set the boundary and she still stays, like, let's say, in a relationship, boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, without providing, without proper commitment, the resentment grows. The resentment grows so much, and there will be a point where the resentment destroys the relationship, you know? So, have you ever been in this scenario where you just people please so much your family member that you just couldn't even talk to them? You couldn't even watch, you know, a movie with them together because it was just so much pain. You just wanted to hide from them. You just wanted to get away. And the same is in your relationship. Like, at some point, you will feel so angry, so resentful. You might snap, you might leave, just because it just becomes so painful after the years, right? So you either can become numb. This is not a fun way of living, to numb your feelings, or you become so resentful that you will destroy this relationship anyways. And guess what? Then you lost both, right? You lost yourself because you've been people pleasing for years. You didn't set proper boundaries for years. You allowed yourself to be in a relationship where you're not treated the way you want to be treated. Let's say you want to be provided for, you wanted to have the commitment. So you kind of lost yourself to keep the guy. And then most of the times, the women still lose the guy because they just get so angry. The relationship either gets super toxic, or they will snap and be so angry, either leave or snap or doing a fight or self-sabotage something. But most of the times, resentment destroys relationships. So congratulations, you lost yourself and the guy. And what to do now? And again, there's no shame if you're in this situation. I was like that forever until I got proper help in form of one-on-one coaching and mentoring. So that was just my pattern. Like, I keep losing myself to keep someone else, and then in the end I lost myself and the other person, and it was just a big traumatizing scenario. So what to do? Again, it's super important that you connect to yourself. What exactly do I want? How do I feel about something? Do I want to do this for the other person? Do I want to help them? Do I want to do this? If not, I just say no. And you know what? This is how you for sure honor and love yourself and keep yourself, the respect to yourself. And so many times the other person will accept that. They will still be in your life, even if you say, no, I don't want to help you. I don't want to do this for you. So many times people actually do respect a no and a boundary. Yeah. And same in setting, leaving something that doesn't work for you. Let's say you are dating someone who doesn't want to commit. You are dating someone who doesn't want to provide. If you set a boundary and let's say you actually do leave and you say that this doesn't work for me, I don't feel good, I know I deserve more, and you actually do leave, and I know it can be super hard. So if it's too hard for you, again, there's so much value in having one-on-one guidance during those hard times. But let's say you set the boundary, you leave the relationship, and what you gain for sure is self-love, self-respect, confidence, and it will be hard, but you get to stand up for yourself. And actually, many, many, many times I saw that in so many cases with my one-on-one clients, the man then starts reflecting the energy of the woman. So you see, there's this big difference of you being super resentful, and then exploding out of anger, or just like hiding from him and blocking him just because you're so disappointed and so angry than to, with an empowered energy, saying that this doesn't work for me. I know I deserve to be provided for. I know I deserve to have a proper commitment, and this doesn't work for me, and I'm gonna have to go. And when you can do this step, so many times men and also other people, if this isn't a romantic relationship, actually can respect your boundary. And so many times the man even will then also will also stand up for you, because you stand up for yourself. You decided you're worthy, so you become the vibrational match of I'm worthy of that. I'm worthy to be provided for. I'm worthy to be engaged, and it doesn't even matter what you say if I'm worthy, because I decided so. And so many times the man will reflect your energy and suddenly be capable of giving you whatever you desire. So let me give you an example. I don't know if you've experienced that. If you didn't, then just remember maybe the stories from other girlfriends. When after the breakup, the guy suddenly could do everything you ask him to do, or he could do this for another woman. Or maybe you heard other girlfriend stories or guys stories from other people where the man after the breakup suddenly could go out and pay for the date, suddenly was capable of quitting smoking, whatever the thing was. Because again, if the woman breaks up with him, another woman can set another requirement of entry, and he's actually capable. So what I'm trying to say here is that men are capable of so much, and you are the energetic leader. You are the one who sets the requirements of entry. You are the one who can inspire him to do so much. And it's true, some men are just not capable, incapable, and then they will disappear. But so many men are capable, but they just can't give you more of what you are feeling worthy of. You understand how this is a cycle? We want him to propose and provide while we feel unworthy. That doesn't work. Okay, so that's why I'm saying you have to stand up for yourself. And so many times I've seen this over and over and over with my one-on-one clients. The guy will step up too, will propose, will provide, because he reflects your energy. He's like, this girl is worthy of that. If I don't propose, someone else will. If I don't provide, someone else will, because she has the energy of I'm worthy of that. Okay, and again, I know those topics can be really hard to implement by yourself. That's why if you desire and need more support, reach out to me and let's chat how I can help you further. And those topics, especially about claiming the worthiness, right? Claiming and being the vibrational match of your desire, it just doesn't happen overnight, because you can't create a new reality from the same consciousness. So when you are here, you need to get here first to create a new reality. And that's what I do a lot with my one-on-one clients too. We work on becoming the vibrational match of their desires. So it's literally working with manifestation, law of attraction, and energetics. And that's why they have so fast success stories, even in 1 month, like dating multimillionaires suddenly. And I even had a lady that said only after joining one of my workshops, she already had results. Because that's what you get when you are in my private energy. You get to receive this empowerment, and I help you becoming the vibrational match of whatever you desire. And so I hope this video helped you in some kind of way, and always remember to not lose yourself for any man, because at the end you most likely lose both of you and the man. So it's not worth it. Keep it up, keep standing up for yourself, and if you can't get support, DM me. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I see you in the next video. And if you watch on YouTube, make sure to subscribe and give it a thumbs up.